Today we're unboxing, or rather unpackaging, the 164-piece charger protection flexible cable saver. It's heat shrink is what it is. Alright, so let's open this. Haven't even opened the package yet, so you'll see it from the... We just got it in today. And here we go. Alright, so here it is. It's supposed to be 164 pieces of little heat shrink. Okay. Some little tiny ones there. A little bigger. Let's get them all out here so you can see what we received. And now there's a really good price on these. And these are marketed to fix laptop cables, which that's what we're hoping these fit around. So we will try that out and show you whether or not they work. Okay, so we're going to show how to use this charger protector flexible cable saver, aka heat shrink, to repair or reinforce a laptop power adapter, okay, which is what this is marketed for. So you see we have one here that the manufacturer's plastic sleeve has split, so we're going to try to use this heat shrink to reinforce that. We've tried doing it with black electrical tape and it just doesn't hold up. So let's move this out of the way and find the right size for this particular adapter. So we've got a couple of different choices here. Okay, so let's see here. What you want to find the one that matches, the smallest one that will fit around it. Okay, get different colors. I think this one would look good in red, so maybe we'll try red. Okay, very possible that one's going to fit there. We've got a couple of other sizes if this one's not big enough. Yep, that one is too small, so we'll put that one back. And we'll go up one size, which would be this one here. Okay, there's no markings on them to say how big they are. If you have a ruler, you can measure them. I believe the measurements on the Amazon store were in millimeters. Let's see if this one fits. Okay, so it helps to have a little something to open them up with, or just kind of squeeze them like that and they open. So we take it and we slide it over the top, and that one fits perfect. Okay, so you want to slide it over, and now you can cut it down to size if you want, or you can leave the extra to help provide extra support, which I think in this case I'm going to leave extra. See, what other colors do we have? Do we want to use red? Or maybe green? Green would look good too. Let's use green. Tell me your thoughts. Tell me which color you think I should have used. Alright, that fits over perfectly. We're going to bring it all the way down to just the end here. Okay, and now we're going to apply heat to it to get this sleeve to shrink up. Okay, so we'll move all of this out of the way. And now the retailer suggests just a candle, so we're gonna use that. Okay, you can also use a heat gun, which would be my preferred method, but we want to use what the manufacturer or the seller suggesting on theirs. Okay, so all you got to do is apply a little heat. You want to rotate it. You don't want to get it too close to the fire, but as you can see already it's starting to shrink onto that. Now these are supposed to shrink to about half the size, so I don't think it's going to get completely tight around this cable, around this part of it anyway. Let me get my hands out of the way so you can see. Keep heating it until it doesn't shrink anymore. Okay, especially around the area that we're trying to reinforce. Okay, be careful touching it. You don't want to get it so hot that it melts the cable that you're trying to reinforce. I said preferred method is to use a heat gun, so you can apply more even heat to it. But just keep going back and forth over it. You don't want to hold it in one spot for too long, because then you'll just melt it. Okay, yeah, we're getting there. We'll heat this end a little bit more. It does get hot. Okay, it does get very warm. So if you touch the plastic or the rubber, can burn yourself. And it looks like we're just about to the point where it's not going to shrink anymore. So that's the one downside to this, is that the only size that fits around the cable end is too large for the cable itself. So you're not going to get a tight fit around the end of the cable. So yep, there we are. We're at the end of it. And that's, so you can see there's still a little gap here. But that's why I left it long, to give that extra length and support. And to get this soot off, I'm going to try just isopropyl alcohol to wipe the soot off, and that should work fine. Other than that, that's how you use it. That's how we use the cable protector heat shrink. Let me know if you have any questions. Thank you.